Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for a very special night and party celebration.
Planetoids beware.
Run!
Planetoid headed southeast. Cloud behind it is its tail. Alright, thought I came back real fast. The time should be about 17:15. Yeah, I'm looking at this anomaly right here, all this stretch. I'm getting the feeling that this is an actual planetoid. The reason why also I'm saying, look at this chemtrail. He just came all the way across the sun, and there's another one approaching. I'm gonna go close, but this whole thing looks like a planetoid, and I think it is. Look how the way it's sitting in the sky. Let me zoom in on these guys. All right, so there's a chemtrail right here. There's the sun. There's another chemtrail approaching here. They're about to cross up on each other. They're directly headed to each other. I'm trying to figure out why they always do this. Why they cross up in front of each other. I've caught this before. I think they're taking telemetry and they cross up to figure out whatever mathematics on this planet, but they're going to be passing each other. So either they're playing games or they just this is a real deal. But I'm starting to feel like this is a big planet, like ours. So one of the planets that have gotten closer to us. Now there they are, getting ready to pass up. After they pass, pretty much they're passing out. I'm gonna back out so you can take a look at this. Okay, they've already passed, so I'm gonna spin around real quick because we got a lot of weird stuff approaching. Now I gotta come out. Now there's a sundial. I gotta come out with my telescope. So let me back it out so you can see this whole deal. All right, so you see the sun, and then the whole sky just dropped. You can see the curvature, and it's above my head. It's going all the way back this way. Just kind of stops somewhere up here, but you can see the whole drop. Everything has a like it's following something, you know. There's like other chemtrail that's approaching the sun, but yeah, this is very awkward. Now I'm about to go get all my equipment, mainly my cameras. I don't need my telescope, my 35mm, and take some really detailed shots. All right, Third Eye Cam, we'll be back. All right, you're back with Third Eye Cam, and real quick, I needed to catch this part of the sky. The time is 17:50, approximately. Same date. What I'm trying to catch here is see these stripes. I think this is my planet too. And you see the cloud cover also. I've been watching this for a while. It's been sitting static all day, like pretty much. There's the sun. There's a spear right there above my head. But remember too, the planetoid I caught that was to the right of the sun. But this has the same sphere, not sphere, but cloud pattern. I'm getting ready to move locations. I got my 35mm with me, and look at the cloud, the base cover of it. So you got your planet up here, and then at the bottom you got these cloud covers. Let me zoom in. All right, so you see your cloud, the base cover, and then you got your planetoid. All right, Third Eye Cam, I'm driving right now. Had some little kid just interfered with me. It's like when I try to get busy with this sky deal, I have to get away from people, no matter if they're old or young, because they're gonna interfere with what I got going on. That's not happening, not with me. So we're gonna change locations. I got my GoPro on my stick mount. Like I said, let me put it up here. I can drive and stick mount, just like driving a stick, except it's a GoPro stick. So like I said, I think my planetoid is back this way, and like you see, there's the sun. A lot of clouds are starting to come in, so I need to get to my setup real fast. Need to get to my setup real fast so I can actually set up. Can actually set up and see what I can see up there. Sometimes this is a hard deal to do because like I'll get in late from work. I've got a lot of stuff going on. I got little duties I have to take care of, little self duties. I need a drink, and then we only got but so much of the sun, so I gotta hurry up and get to where I need to get to. And then all this traffic is out, all these people out and about making the lights hold up. Now I'm good. So this is the day in the life of, you know, Third Eye Cam. Trying to do what I gotta do. Look at that. I really think my planetoid is over here. Whatever that planet is with the diagonal stripes going across, I think that's it right there. I'm gonna keep the camera on it while I'm driving. This is ridiculous. And then I'm glad I got my stick mount. I got a lot of accessories with this GoPro. I actually have 2 GoPros and both of them have accessories. And I could like grab a GoPro each hand with my 35mm hanging off of me, my Fujifilm in my pocket, my other 35mm hanging off my back, and really get busy. You can call me Blasian. Big up to all my Blasian Asian people. And I don't dig people picking on Asians because they carry cameras. I'm some smart people. Big ups to them. I carry cameras too, so I call myself a Blasian. Come on y'all. Got people always on their phones, going slow, and I'm going fast. That's my problem. I'm kind of like Flash. I move too fast to people. People can't keep up, and then they get in the way. So yeah, this right here is what I'm trying to get to. Put the camera on it. Once I pull up in my spot. Doesn't that look like a planetoid? Like it's just that close to Earth? I mean, it's just crazy. Look at it. Look how diagonal that pattern is. All the way across. Even over there, you know? So I'm about to get in the clear. And it's got like those clouds at the bottom. So I'm going to my open spot. That's cheap, so I have to go to back here. This is where I always go survey the skies in the clear. Away from the trees and the people. I get a little bit of peace of mind. I'm just really trying to figure this out. Because like, the reason why it's a giveaway because I'm seeing the same pattern and I knew it was going to be approaching. This time it's in a different position. This time it's sitting apart from the sun, like it's rotated up. So with that being said, I'm thinking it's already sitting in the east while the sun is sitting here in the west. And these are the planets that are very far out. And the Nibiru, the Atu, the Saturn, which is the little red planet. The Atu, Nibiru, Saturn, Atu, yeah, Atu. So we're gonna hop out. Make sure I got all my stuff with me. Cause I'm gonna have to set up my 35mm and start cracking some pictures too. After I prop this camera up to get the sky. This is gonna be a non-stop road. All right, so, okay, like I was saying, my base clouds, you see them approaching. There's a lower layer, which is in dark, and the middle layer, which is higher up to the stratosphere. And then you got all this right here. This looks like a planetoid. And then the pattern changes right here, where it's like a landmass. You know what I'm saying? This is a whole sphere by itself. Let me back this thing up. Like I was saying, there's a sphere right there. You can literally see it. There's a whole different pattern. That is not our Earth clouds by themselves. It has a landmass, a base cloud stretching out like a little snail slug. And then this thing completely changes this intersection. So you got this little planetoid right here. Seems like there's another one, or just all one. I think it's all one. I'm sorry, it is all one. And then it's sitting in front of this big old planet, which is way out there. I'm talking about it's covering the whole sky. And it sits above like the sun's position. It's that far out in space. And look at the base clouds coming off of it. Like, damn people, this is what Sam Hoffman talked about. Like literally. Again, let me put myself in this camera so y'all don't think this is a joke. You can't fake this. Look at this. All this diagonal pattern. This diagonal pattern right here. There's a sphere over there. There's a change of a sphere right here. And then you got these base clouds right here, stretching out here, all the way over here, Read this planetoid. And I don't know where the planetoid stops and ends. It's just that big. It's just that big. Stretch it out. It's just hard to tell, you know? Sorry for that, I'm making adjustments. You can always edit that. So like I said, we don't know what's what with this whole deal, but we do know that whatever it is, it's causing a lot of chaos. There's no way that you can tell me that those are normal clouds, you know what I mean? There's no way. How can that be normal clouds, man? We got these big clouds over there. That's our clouds, our atmospheric clouds rolling in. Sorry for the vibrations on the camera. I think I got to stabilize on it. It doesn't really matter. But you got our atmospheric base clouds rolling in. These are attached to this planetoid, and then you got this planetoid stretching all the way across, and there's an Airbus right there. You should be able to see it. It's crazy, man, because I really don't understand, like, how can these things drift around the sun, or are they above the sun? And this is what makes me think that we have a local sun. I do not think the sun is I don't think we live in a heliocentric solar system. I would like to think we do, but I saw a picture that was issued out by Mr. MBB333, and it showed there are two planes approaching each other. One's at a lower elevation, one's at a high elevation. Hope they don't crash. Sometimes it looks like they're gonna crash, but the bigger one's at a lower elevation. Get eyes on that. Yeah, he's at a lower elevation. Okay, so Mr. MBB333 showed a I'm gonna show you that. I'm gonna throw this picture in my video. He had a picture of a let me get around this way so you can see the sun, this planetoid behind me. He had a picture of what looked like the planet Earth, and it was from some satellite that's deep out in space that surveyed back at the planet Earth, and it had a plasma discharge going around it, which looked like, to me, it was the sun. They took it in snapshots and then kind of flickered them all together to give it movement, but it looked like, and what his video was about was a noise coming off of the Earth, and it had a plasma discharge. But I really felt like it was our sun, and it looked like a local sun that was going around a big globe. You know what I mean? Well, I'd like to be wrong, but I don't think I was. NASA's lied to us about so much things that it's hard to tell. There's a chemtrailer right there. Going right there. And I think he came from, again, my planetoid, which is right here. You see the base cloud rolling up, so now the base cloud is going to obscure the rest of the planet. It's like if you took a hot metal ball and heated it up under a flame and then stuck it over water, it's going to cause some condensation, correct? So you got this hot marble planetoid, whatever it's made of, out there, and it's a little whatever's following it, and it's running across the Earth's atmosphere, which is like water, and it's going to cause all these base clouds. And I totally get that. I've done the experiments before. So that's friction between Earth's atmosphere, and this planetoid, which is here. And I'm thinking that's I2. And my other planet still is right here, but it's obscured. And you can see the tail going all the way back here. That's how I know it's a planet. You see, boom, 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 boom. Yeah, right there. So I'm gonna set up my camera. We'll come back. All right, so hang tight, third eye cam. All right, third eye cam back. The sky just changed up a little bit, so I just want to catch some of it. Don't worry, I'm gonna spin it around and put me in there here in a second. And the reason why I keep throwing myself in the camera lately, and there's a chemtrailer going across the top of the sun. There's my base clouds coming in, and it looks like it's raining way over there. The reason why I throw myself in is so that you can see the contrast of the sky behind me. That way, nobody can say it was Photoshopped. That looks like a planetoid right there, yeah, honestly. I think that's the one I was looking at earlier. Let's see. My diagonal ones are right here, still behind this cloud. Everything's stuck behind that cloud. That's a planetoid right there. Let me zoom in close. Right there. Looks like a freaking planetoid hiding behind that cloud. You can see I got my camera set up on a tripod, just getting that portion of the sky right there, this planetoid area. Matter of fact, let me spin my camera around. Need to get my camera around on that portion of the sky. We need to get that. Just in case we catch something coming out. Yeah. Alright, so let me swing this thing, get me in here. Alright, so am I in close? Yeah, I think I'm in close. That portion, this portion right here, looks like a planetoid. And I think I'm right. The one that had the diagonal lines is being obscured by the space cloud. All the space cloud right here. So again, I'm not getting a chance to get the whole sky. And this whole planet is so close that it has taken over our skies. And I'm thinking it came from this direction. Everything seems to be going directly from north to south now. Before, these planets were going from, like in the middle of winter, they were going from here straight across to there. You know what I mean? East, west, east, west. You can see it on my cameras. Now everything seems to be, and it had a tilt. It's going from here to there. That was last month. Now it seems to be coming directly from here. See it from here into that direction. It's like the planets are rolling this way. And look at my base cloud coming, so I'm gonna have to get up out of here soon. Well, I'm gonna wait till it starts raining if it comes this way. I'm gonna catch all this action. You know why? Because this GoPro is waterproof. My camera's not so waterproof, but we can still make it work. Lock my car up. This is crazy because, like, I'm literally on the cusp of watching our world change. I know a lot of people thinking I'm bull crapping. Let me get back on this planet. That right there. That's a whole planet. I'm gonna sit and watch that. Let's see. Yep, planet. It's the only one that's really showing up, you know. Spherical in nature. Kind of passes the clouds interfering with it. They're kind of on the outside of it. I really like to catch something out of the ordinary movement. All this stuff is still moving like still kind of moving like a cloud, but it's not a normal cloud. Like, these are normal clouds. This is as normal as it's gonna get. You see all this blackness over here? Supposedly it's supposed to be getting ready to rain here shortly. And I can't stay out here too long because the bug's gonna eat me. Oh, I don't want to be eaten. I don't want to be bug food. My skin's too tough. Got a Mr. Magic chemtrailer coming out of the cloud cover. Mr. Magic chemtrailer, trailing right there. Yeah, that looks like a damn sphere. And that one also, I love it. But mostly specifically that one. This is crazy. Put my shades down for a minute. Really need to get out of my shades. The sun is going behind this cloud. Let me show you real quick. The sun is going behind the cloud. And look, there's a little moon that popped out with this planetoid. Jesus Christ, man. So we got my sphere, and it's got a little moon off to the side. There's another sphere right there. It's in this cloud cover. So we're catching this stuff in the clear. Everybody's out revving their motors because it's all nice and hot. I think that was a Challenger. Yeah, or a Charger. Gold, black. Spec Ops. What I'm looking for over here is to see if any kind of anomalies pop up near the sun. Like I said, there's my big planet is this way. There's my little spherical planet. It's being kind of shrouded out now. Next to it, it looks like an asteroid. You can see the crater. Or that's a little rock. Might be a little rock. But what I'm doing is looking for dark spheres masked by clouds, like this one. Dark sphere masked by clouds. Let me put my camera on that one. Yeah, that one has got to get some love. That one needs some love. Let me see. Yeah, there it is. I'm about to zoom in way up on that one right there. See, I got my camera. If you can see the screen, zooming in on that. Make sure everything is set. So this one right here, just put my camera on it. I need to get in close to see if it does anything, if it yields anything that my camera might catch that my eyes can't. Since I'm all over the place, I'm trying to catch. So this freaking cloud cover, our main planet that's been covered up, probably pretty much just rolled out. So it came across, did its thing, and it's kind of drifting out. And meanwhile, its cloud cover behind me is covering part of it's covering up the sun. As you can see, the sun is blotted out for the moment. I'm gonna take a little walk away from my camera and car. I'm excited about this, but I also get disappointed because I'm tired of just looking at clouds, people. I really want to look at more than just some stinking clouds. And the wind blew my shades off. I can leave them there, but I don't need them on the ground. I'll just edit that out. Yeah, this will get edited out. I don't feel like stopping my reel. My camera might catch something behind me that my eyes are not catching. We're gonna fix that. Put this in the car. Booyah. Okay, so where were we? Ooh. That was rough. All right, so like I was saying, I apologize for all the noise. I'm just gonna edit that out. Like I was saying, I'm tired of just looking at clouds. I'm starting to catch spheres now. Like the one that's over here is kind of getting covered up. See the cloud drift off of it. There's another one over here. It's kind of covered up. It had a little side piece moon. But I was almost a crescent type of a moon, but it's just a cloud. It looks like it could be a crescent moon. This one way up here. It looks spherical. It looks like the sun might be bending around it. If it were in our atmosphere, we'd see the back side of it, and the sun would be hitting the front side of it, and all we would catch is the crescent. That's possible. Or it's just a cloud. Sometimes it's really hard to tell. Okay, I'll come back to it. Normally I give the sky time to change shapes. Like this, look at this cloud right here. This is the base cloud for this planet that's obscured back here. All this, it's like a snail with a shell on. That's what this is, a snail with a shell on. This is nothing more than a cloud with a snail type of a cloud base on it. Ce n'est rien de plus qu'une nuage avec une tête de nuage baissée sur l'autre. That's what it is. And you can see the rain coming off of it. No, we are zoomed in on it. So that portion right there looks like a planetoid below the horizon, below the horizontal cloud. And there's the sun. There's my clouds. Clouds at a higher elevation. You know the reason why I know I caught either asteroids or planets, because I've caught these before in the same area. What was this? 2019. Rolled across here going this way, and I even drew out what I was seeing for you all. It's in my videos, some of my earlier videos from 2019. I think it was clouds, and let me tell you which one it was. I'm gonna go to my freaking YouTube. Okay, here we go. So go down to it. One was Orbs in the Skies, Asteroids and Anomalies, and Strike Planet. It's 7 minutes and 30 seconds long. And it actually showed this is the same spot that I filmed at 5 months ago, 2019. And there's an asteroid that rolled across the sky. Couldn't make it out, was in that direction. And then it moved on, and that's when everything was going from here to there. Now everything's just like kind of rolling. Still kind of in that direction, but it's more southerly. That looks like some kind of asteroid with clouds around it. Oh crap! Okay, there's my rainbow that bends back this way. See it? You see that? I laid on my back with that one last time, and it's showing up. Let me put my camera on it. My camera needs to get that. Take it. We need to get that. Give me a second. Yeah, we need to get that. It's very important. Alright, so let's hold on. Alright, so damn. There it is. So there's an anomaly back here. And it's giving off a rainbow pattern right here. It's arcing away from the sun. Now there's the sun. The sun is down that way. I keep catching this arc going away from the sun. And there's my damn planet. It's right here. This whole thing right here. See that spiral? That whole thing right there. Let me get you in on it. There is the planet that caused that rainbow before. Yep, there it is. Wow, that's amazing. It's kind of passing directly over my head. Right there. This is insane, man, insane. And look, now that this cloud is moving on, the blue sky is starting to show up right here. You see it? Blue sky right there. Then we still got my cloudy anomaly right there. And then it gets real dark right here in this section. I don't mind showing y'all my hands, trying to just keep things fresh and new. There's my planetoid right here. So it's diagonally turning right here. And the sphere is right here. That's what lit up just now on this side of it. And it only lit up for a brief moment. I don't know if it's gonna come back, but it did light up. And these clouds are like moving slow, man. Clouds usually don't move faster than this. There's an asteroid right there. Asteroid. There is an asteroid right there. There is an asteroid right there. Somehow, some way. Il y a un astéroïde. Il y a un astéroïde juste là. Il y a une planète juste là. Jula. Il y a une planète Jula. Il y a un astéroïde Jula. And clouds. Those clouds look wicked. Look at them, man. You've never seen anything like that. Again, that's the base cloud. It's the base cloud of these planets, and the planet should be still right over my head. It's kind of hard to see these things. I think the day that they do come out, man, it's gonna be havoc. I see some motorcycles racing. Look at this. I love motorcycles. I got one. Oh, he getting it too. My bike will burn him though. I got a 1200 ZXR, it's 1200 cc. Does a 205 on its own. And it's got NOS on it. So I've gotten it up to 230 miles. Damn near flew it off the road. I was out in California on the I-10 out in the west of the Palm Springs, and the terrain gets flat like this road is real clean for 8 miles, four lanes on each side. Not miles, but lanes. 8 lanes, 4 lanes per side. So I can go up and down it, burning out, and it goes straight for miles, no curvatures. So back in my younger days, I actually tested my bike when I first bought it, put new tires on it and tuned it up, burnt that thing down the strip, and I had too much fun. Then I almost hit a freaking jackrabbit. I'm talking about the jackrabbit was like 3 feet tall, and it had antlers that were a whole nother foot on his head. And he wasn't in season, so his antlers were off, but he ran up under my right wheel as I was doing about $180. That's when I was building it up. And he just kind of sitting out the road, and I blew over him so fast, he scrunched up. I just saw him ball up as I was approaching, and my bike was like revving. And all I could do was like hold on for dear life, because I was like, if I hit this rabbit, I'm gonna go this way, and he's gonna splat in the road, and I'm gonna die, and we're both gonna die out here in the middle of the desert. But luckily he just balled up, and I blew right by him. And when I didn't kill him, but he balled up. And when I looked in my rearview mirror, because I was tucked down behind my bike, I looked in my rearview mirror, he was just like spinning in the road, didn't know which way to run. So I saw my bike around, turned around, and came back, and he was fine. That was funny though. So I had a lot of adventures out in Hawaii and California. Big ups to Hawaii, the big HI, Waikiki, Kaneohe, Kailua, Pearl City, Leaky Road, the H1, the Poly Lookout. It just feels strange standing here, standing on one side of light, and there's my planetoid, and then it gets dark as crap over here. Just that one section. And that's so far away from me, I mean, it's not even nowhere near me. But just in looking at it, it's real scary. It just feels really weird standing here, and like you got this whole dark cloud coming through, and it's all lit up over here. It's like heaven, hell. Heaven and hell. That's what it looks like. Like every time I turn around, it's like, oh, you know, that's what it looks like. That's crazy. It's like a creeping through a movie, and then you see the freaking whatever behind my back, and I turn around and I'm like, ah! And it's a cloud, you know? That's weird. That looks like a planetoid in between the clouds, just looking at that. It's weird. We're gonna zoom in close on it. Right there. Looks like it could be a planetoid right there. I think sometimes I have too much fun with this GoPro, but I'm learning so much with it, and it's giving me something to do, especially with this COVID-19. But I was already doing this stuff before this, so, you know, can't get enough of this stuff. I swear to God, if a lightning bolt come out this thing and pop the ground somewhere near me, I'm gonna run up out my shoes, among some other things. I'm gonna straight run away. Probably gonna run and leave the car here and the camera and drop the GoPro, and you're gonna see me freaking flying away like a freaking lightning bolt. You can see the sun over here. My blue skies have returned back here. We still got the dark blue skies over there just past the clouds. It's all grayed up over here. My planetoid is still here. being covered up by the clouds. I can see it. I got my camera on it. Let me see if my camera's still tracking it. Yep, camera's still tracking it. And then we got the sun over here. So this is all weird. Really weird. I'm gonna go ahead and rotate my camera over to the clouds. Got my camera rotated over to the clouds. Get over the treetops. You don't want the road. Everything is weird. I'm looking for something spectacular to happen, so I don't mind hanging out here. It's better than sitting at home. And I don't mind, I'm an outside person, so I don't mind being out and about. I'm gonna walk away from my camera and car, make sure the alarm is on. There you go. Just kind of want to walk out this way because I'm looking at this cloud specifically. It looks like it's like a planet want to bust out of it right there. This section right here. Looks like a planet wants to come out of it. And if it does, I'm gonna be freaking out, but I'm still recording. What if this is a black planet? That would be freaking scary. And it looks like it has a little moon right here too. Planetoid moon. And that's the underlay of it. And this right here looks like it has its own little light source. Maybe the clouds are coming in above the top of it and lighting it up. I've never seen it this dense before, not like this. Not like this. Let me shift over this way. Now this is our regular blue sky that we normally see in the run of a day. Plus the faded blue sky back that way. And our beautiful sun, always shining bright and beautiful. These are some very interesting times. I've said it before and I can't say it enough. You are witnessing the change of our world. And I think it's gonna be like this for a long time. Whatever great-great-grandkids you have, they're gonna see a totally different sky and star system from what we're seeing. We're on the precipice of a change. Society's changing. Biblically, everything is changing. I think we're living in revelations because this COVID-19 is reached around the world and afflicted every nation. First world, third world, second world, third world, all worlds. Now we're hearing about it killing animals. Some tiger who died at the zoo, whose keeper had it. I guess he was petting him, probably giving him some love, kissing him, and he passed it on to the tiger, and the tiger died supposedly from COVID-19. I'm not trying to get wrapped up into all this because I'm trying to make sure. I already broke down the word corona. Coro is chorus. Na, which means no. If you say some nah to somebody, same as no. And that's why I spelled it coronavirus. So they want you to sing a chorus about the virus. Also, the definition of coro in the Dominican language is a group of people getting together to have fun. Well, look at us. We're chanting corona, and we're all wishing to get together to have fun. I know I am. I don't mind going out and doing little friendly shindigs where I'm sitting around hanging out, like, you know, like Buffalo Chicken, Wild Wings, Hooters, you know, things like that. And we're not doing that right now. So that was my look up and breakdown of the word corona. Coro means chorus or friends getting together to have a good time. Na means no. Not yet, not any, none, and virus, you know, diseases. So you got a bunch of friends that keep singing about corona, and there's a rainbow. Look at that rainbow right at the tower. base. Getting friends that we can't sing about Corona. And we all want to get together and have fun. So that's my definition, no breakdown of Corona virus. And this coming straight off Google. We all know what no means. We all know what viruses are. Mean Coron means, again, chorus. A chorus of people singing the chorus, and we're all singing about the chorus of Corona every day. Corona, Corona, ay, Corona. And then nobody can get together and have fun. Yeah, so it's crazy. I think I'm gonna take a break. It ain't gonna get no better than this right now. I am catching faces in the clouds. Let's see. I've had a lot of pictures. Oh, there's an eagle face right by the tower. Right there. Let me see, did I do that right? Where is it? Yeah, right there's an eagle face. That looks like a little demon face with horns on it. That's all I can see so far. I catch a lot of faces in the clouds. I've kind of ignored them, but I'm going to bring them out on my next video. I'm just going to highlight. I've caught a lion's face in the clouds. A lot of people's faces. That's OCG right there. That, and that. That's all OCG. Orbital clustering groups, or as I call them, ACGs, asteroidal clustering groups. All right, so this cloud is the back of that storm that just flew over. And I sometimes feel like that's a planetoid that just passed over, a really dark, dirty planetoid just outside of our atmosphere, but it's not. All right. All right, so we're about to conclude this. I'm hungry. I need a stiff drink. I need to go take a shower, get comfortable. It's been a good day. Anytime the sun is out for me, it's a good day. Anytime the sun is out, the blue sky, the stars. I don't mind the clouds like this, but I hate when it's raining and we can't. Everywhere is a gray cloud. That makes me freaking irritated. Always, it's been a pleasure. Please watch, like, subscribe, and share. I see a lot of people watching my videos, but nobody's liking them. Please like them. If you have watched it, go back and please like it. If you're watching the new one, this one, go back and like my other ones, please. It helps out. I'm not trying to get no money. I just need a little prestige, because at some point I'm gonna go full blown with this. I'm getting ready to get a way bigger telescope. I'm still gonna get that Planet 9. I'm still gonna zoom in on Venus. I'm gonna do it my way, not the way everybody else does it. My way is just like totally different. Now Star wants to come out and play this section. That's my black cloud moved on. Got my Star come out and play. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up and take some pictures with my 35mm, and please come back to my channel. I humbly appreciate it. All right, Third Eye Cam. Poof. And you can see the rain coming off of it. Et vous pouvez la pluie s'en échapper. That's pretty much me translating into French what I've just pretty much told you all in English. That's for any of my peoples that I know. That also, I got some French people subscribed to my page, I think. I've been learning that language, some Chinese. Chinese is difficult, but I love it. I want to be a linguist at some point, but if I could ever get wealthy enough, I'm gonna go live around the world once this COVID-19 is gone. Kind of just go live around the world and build other cultures. Let me come back to my camera. Zoom back. Continue catching the skies. That's good enough. Kind of toggle it around. Need to find the right spot. That's that nice open spot. I need to keep my camera on this open spot right here, because I just don't want to catch clouds. All these clouds are starting to surround me. The sun is coming out below that cloud. Man, this whoa. Okay, below this cloud looks real scary. It looks like look, see the lower half? You see the horizontal cloud. The lower part looks like a freaking planet. I know it's not, but I'm just saying. Look at it. Yo, that would be scary as hell if that were an actual rock planet rolling. It's probably just rain, but it looks like a rock type planet, just the way of a planetoid at the horizon. That's what it looks like. Let me see if the camera can catch it. Just zoom in out. Those are my spots. Antenna Hill, Radio Hill. My Marines know what I'm talking about. Schofield Barracks, Hickam Air Force Base. Of course, like I said, Pearl Harbor, that's the Navy. I went to see the ships every year. We observed the, love that. This is ridiculous. I'm sitting here just kind of waiting for things to pass, and I'm running my mouth on purpose. But giving y'all stories. I've never really talked this much, and the reason why I'm doing it, I keep a lot on my mind. I don't really talk to too many people, save for a few. That looks like a planetoid. See how these stripes are bending out, like they're bending around the planet, like horizontals, and then that's really hard to tell. Damn, this thing is getting dark, so I think my planet has moved on that way. Then there's Mr. Magic Chemtrailer. Jesus Christ, these guys always on key. Let me spin my camera around. It seems like the action is going over that way. Spin my camera. Ugh. Yeah, we need to get all this right here before these clouds come in. All these nasty clouds coming in. Spin it right there. Yeah, we need to get that. That's a planetoid. Yep. Let me see. Now it's showing up really good on this camera. We put it right in the center. So this is some kind of planet right here. It's got a base cloud, and they're all spiraling out. My camera picked it up really well. And look how damn dark it just got over here. Jesus Christ, that's scary. Look at that. And then you got this lit up area. This is if the sun is right there, that has its own little light source. I'm pretty sure the sun's light can curve through, but you see the sun. Then you got all this intersection of clouds between, and then you got this area right here that's well lit. People, I think that's some kind of planetoid with its own little light source. I mean, I can see the cloud wall building up. I'm trying to see if the sun is like piercing around through the clouds to hit that. It might be possibly that, but it looks like it has its own light source. And the way these clouds are hanging, I don't know the names of them, I've heard them. And there's another Mr. Magic Chemtrailer. So we had this one just go that way. And it feels strange to see the Terminator of like light, dark. Look at this, freaking light and dark. Let me back this off. All right, it's third eye cam back. What we're gonna do is just film this portion of the sky. Actually, I'm gonna raise it up higher if I can. Oh, we damn doggy. All right. This one is limited. All right, it's cool. Just gonna film this portion of the sky and actually put this camera in front of my car. So I need to get this, whatever it is. I'm gonna continue on doing my thing. I need to catch whatever might come through. All right, here we go. Rotate this. Oh, okay, no wonder. You know, let me spin this thing around. No wonder we're having issues. So we're gonna spin this around. Take this off. Spin the whole damn thing around. Actually, that should work. If I can get it in. Just a little locking mechanism in. Things have been difficult. Let's take a break. All right, we're back. I got my camera set up and I'm just gonna let it, this is my 35mm by the way, I'm just gonna let it kind of get parts of the sky. Specifically, while I go off and do my thing. So you probably hear me talking in the background. All right. Alright, third eye cam back. Just got to change up a little bit, so I just want to catch somewhere. I'm going to spin it on the quick game here in a second. There's my base clouds coming in. It looks like it's raining. The reason why I throw myself in is so that you can see the contrast of the sky behind me. That way, nobody can say it was Photoshop. That looks like a planetoid right there, honestly. I think that's the one I was looking at earlier. My diagonal ones are right here, still behind this cloud. Everything's stuck behind the cloud. That's a planetoid right here. Right there. Looks like a freaking planetoid hiding behind that cloud. You can see I got my camera set up on a tripod. It's getting that portion of the sky right there, this planetoid area. Matter of fact, let me spin my camera around. Need to get my camera around on that portion of the sky. We need to get that, just in case we catch something coming out. All right, so. Direction. It's like the planets are rolling. I'm gonna take that. My fucking GoPro is water. My camera's not so waterproof, but we can still make it work. Lock my car up. This is crazy because, like, I'm literally the first to watch this work. That right there. It's a whole planet. That's it, watch that. That looks like a damn spin. That one also looks specifically that one. It's crazy. I need to get out of my shades. The sun is going behind this cloud. I'll show you real quick. The sun is going behind the cloud. And look, there's a little moon that popped out with this planetoid. We got our sphere, and there's that little moon off to the side. This little sphere right there. It's in this cloud cover. So we're catching this stuff in the clear. Guys out here. like an asteroid. You can see the crater. Or that's a little rock. Might be a little rock. But what I'm doing is looking for dark spheres masked by clouds, like this one. Dark sphere masked by clouds. Let me put my camera on that one. Yeah, that one's got to get some love. That one needs some love. Let me see. Yeah, there it is. I'm about to zoom in way up on that one right there. See, I got my camera. If you can see the screen, I'm zooming in on that. Make sure everything is set. So this one right here, just put my camera on it. I need to get in close to see if it does anything, if it yields anything that my camera might catch and my eyes can't. Since I'm all over the place, I'm trying to capture this freaking cloud cover. Our main planet that's been covered up, probably pretty much just rolled out. So it came across, did this thing, it's kind of drifting out. And meanwhile, this cloud cover behind me is covering part of it's covering up the sun. You can see the sun is blocking out. This will get edited out. I don't feel like stopping my reel. My camera might catch something behind me that my eyes are not catching. Oh yeah, okay, so we're rolling. and feel other cultures and come back to my camera. I'm gonna zoom back. Continue catching the skies. That's good enough. Kind of toggle it around. Need to find the right spot. That's that nice open spot. I need to keep my camera on this open spot right here because I just don't want to catch clouds. All these clouds are starting to surround me. The sun's coming out below that cloud. Man, this is good. Whoa. Okay, below this cloud looks real scary. The lower half, the horizontal side. The lower part is like I know it's not, but I'm just saying. Look at it. Well, that would be scary as hell. Planetoid at the horizon. That's what it looks like. Yeah, we need to get that. That's very important. Alright, so that's holding up. Let me run it. Yeah, it's going. Alright, so. Damn. There it is. So there's an anomaly back here. There's the sun. The sun is down that way. There's no damn sun. See that spiral? That whole thing right there? You get your hand on it. There is the planet that calls that rainbow. Yep, there it is. Wow, that's amazing. It's kind of passing directly over my head. Right there. This is insane, man. Insane. And look, now that these clouds move, man, the blue sky's starting to show up right here. Blue cloud. Right there. And you still got my cloudy anomaly right there. And it gets real dark right here in this section. I don't mind showing on my hands. Trying to keep things fresh and loose. Here's my planetoid right here. So it's diagonally turning right here. And my sphere is right here. That's what lit up just now. On this side of it. And it only lit up for a brief moment. I don't know if it's going to come back, but it did light up. And these clouds like moving slow, man. Clouds usually move faster than this. There's an asteroid right there. Asteroid. There is an asteroid right there. Here un asteroid. Il y a une planète juste là. Il y a une planète juste là. Il y a un astéroïde là. And clouds. Those clouds look wicked. Look at it, man. You've never seen anything like that. Again, that's the base cloud. the base cloud of these planets, when the planet should be still right over my head. It's kind of hard to see these things. I think the day that they do come out, man, it's going to be look at this. I love motorcycles. I got one. Oh, he get me too. My bike will burn him though. I got a 1200 CSR, 1200. City, Leaky Road, the H1, the Poly Lookout. Those are my spots. Antenna Hill, Radio Hill. My moon's going to talk about Schofield Barracks, Hickam Air Force Base. Of course, like I said, Pearl Harbor, that's the Navy. I went to see the ships over here, we observed them, that, love that. This is ridiculous because I'm sitting here just kind of waiting for things to pass and I let one in my mouth on purpose. Give me a full break. I've done this part of this. Spin my camera. Ugh. Yeah, we need to get all this right here before this these clouds come in. All these nasty clouds coming in. Spin it right there. Yeah, we need to get that. That's a planetoid. Yep. Let me see. Now it's showing up really good on this camera. Let me put it right in the center. So this is some kind of planet right here. It's got a base cloud. They're all spiraling out. My camera picked it up really well. And look how damn dark it just got over here. That's scary. Look at that. And then it's got this little area. This is the sun is right there. That has its own little light. I'm pretty sure the sun is right there. Look, you see the sun. You got all this intersection of clouds. when you go that way. And it feels strange to see the Terminator like it's light and dark. Look at this. It's light and dark. Look at this. It just feels strange seeing the lights. Dark cloud coming through. It's all lit up over here. It's like heaven, hell. Heaven and hell. That's what it looks like. Every time I turn around, I was like, woo! You know, that's what it looks like. That's crazy. It's like a pretty cool movie. And you see the whatever behind my back, and I turn around and go, ah! It's a cloud, you know? I was already doing this stuff before this, so car here in the camera. Drop the GoPro and you'll see freaking flying away like a freaking lightning bolt. See the sun over here. My blue skies have returned back here. We still got the dark blue skies over there just past the clouds. It's all grayed up over here. My planetoid is still here. Being covered up by the clouds, I can see it. I got my camera on it. Let me see if my camera's still tracking it. Yep, camera's still tracking it. And we got the sun over here. This is all weird. All right, we just did a quick battery switch out. Hold tight. I'm trying to pretty much catch some any kind of planetoids. I've shut the GoPro down for the day. This is my supplemental and aftermath and auxiliary and detail portion of this, not the storytelling. We'll tell some stories, but we're looking for unique anomalies, like specifically this. See that sphere? That's some kind of asteroidal something passing through. You see it moving, so let me back it out. I kind of like to keep the treetops in here so you can see them in contrast to the sky. That's always, if you notice, all my pictures have a treetop in it or a building top. Or like the tower, that G5 tower in front of me. Actually, that's a G4 tower. G5 tower is there. It's a G5 tower. It's an old standard G4 tower. You know, I worked in communications when I was in the military, and from what I understood with the research of this G5 tower, it's all those trees over there surrounded by that, they're surrounding that G5 tower. They're gonna die. That's radiation. I drove past another tower last week, and all the trees were dead. And then for like probably 300 feet out, all the trees were dead. Like, but all the trees past that perimeter were alive and green and lush. That just kind of baffled me, blew me away. Oh, okay, there go my spheres. Yep, here we go. Check this out. Right here, that's part of the cloud system that passed over that caused all that ruckus with the base cloud. So you see the base cloud moved on. That's some of the clouds following it. The planetoids, actually, I'm sorry. There's a big planetoid in there, and then you see the smaller moons. Look at that small moon, center of the camera. Well lit. Got a lot of clouds beside it. And then you got one to the left of it, which is bigger. And then you got this one to the right. It's got little gravity waves coming off of it. Now, it's a lot of chaos floating up there in the heavens. And then there's my clouds. Cloud tops got it look like they have their own little light source. But like I said, and then this planetoid right here. Let me get it on. Where are you? There it is. Look, you can't fake this, man. Look at this. This is ridiculous. You cannot fake that. I can't fake that. And I don't want to step in front of the camera. I've already done it enough with the GoPro. Completely spherical. That's why I haven't left them out here yet. And it's got a tail. See the tail? Let me back it up. So you see the asteroid or planetoid? It's got a tail pushing behind it. And it's just moving on, moseying on about its business. Got a bird above it. I don't know if you can see it. Going across the top of it. So there's no way that you could tell me that's not a planet, man. First of all, it's in space because it's holding together really well, and it just it doesn't change any kind of shape. It just holds shape. And I like to get this stuff. I don't mind getting it. It's worth the pain of me being hungry. So I'm more thirsty. I got water in my car. So I'm good with drinks. As long as I got water, who cares about my body can eat its own fat cells. I'll be fine. I'm looking for planetoids pretty much and asteroids. Anything with a tail on it, anything that shows up as a really dark sphere with cloud clusters around it. You can see this one moving on. That's why I haven't touched the camera yet to reposition it. And you can see the asteroids behind it. There's a big asteroid floating behind it. If you don't know, it's right. Put my finger in right there. There's your asteroid. All that. It's got a Death Star look to it. It's just crazy. Honestly, I'd like to be wrong, but I'm just like, the way this stuff is showing up is outstanding. Astronomically outstanding. And that's why I put my camera to it and I just sit and wait because I catch some phenomenal. These are not cloud shapes, these are actual objects in space. Whatever I'm catching is phenomenal, it's beautiful. Probably scary as hell too, but it's really beautiful. One day I'm hoping to catch something that actually really breach the clouds and really show itself. If you've seen my other videos, you've actually seen where the whatever asteroid that was that breached the sky actually showed up. It showed its land masses, and it was like less than 1 million kilometers out. It breached the top of our stratosphere. And the planes were just scouring it, and that was my cloud anomalies, asteroidal anomalies. If you haven't seen the video, it is asteroid anomalies and strike planet. Like I said, I caught it directly out in this area. I appreciate my subscribers and I hope y'all like my videos. I mean, it's something that I do, that I started just on my own with no commentary for me. I just kind of want at the sky and just take pictures. And then, like I said, I sent an email to a YouTuber who has a very big page, and it kind of blew me off, so I started my own. I came up with Third Eye Cam. Third Eye Cam is deeper than just a name with me. I have 2 older siblings, a brother and a sister, and I was the third born. The I also is sentimental to my fraternity, Iota Phi Theta Fraternity Incorporated, as well as I, self, individual, per me, and Cameron. So it goes in a whole lot of dimensions. Now, when my little artificial intelligence is talking, he is intelligence, communications, artificial monologue, as I am third, and together we are Third Eye Cam. So it didn't take much for me to put deep thought into this, as I was already thinking this stuff a long time ago. Planetoid right here. Oh, look at that. Let me get it in. Zoom it in. That is a planetoid. Beautiful. The sun is setting in the west, and I'm just trying to catch what I can. You can see the tail coming off of it too. See the tail? I'm trying to catch objects as they go across the sky before I call it. Complete my day. I know we caught a 2 crossing earlier. Let me back this out. Yeah, 2 crossed earlier. And some other planetoids. It seems to be a lot more planetoids than we know. I hope none of them ever crash into us. I don't think they will, because we live in an electromagnetic universe, so everything is magnetically not attracting each other, but rejecting each other. They're pushing off of each other. So it's like a ballet out in space. Everything keeps a great, beautiful distance. But damn, you can see the actual crater in this one. That one. See the crater? That cloud swirl. It's facing this way, so that's a crater. They're actually pushing off of each other, so they maintain a proper distance and just ballet around one another, and I think it's beautiful. If the world can stop fighting over who's got the biggest freaking missile button and pool their resources and share the resources, if we were technologically advanced, we could go up and snatch these little asteroids and these big asteroids and have a whole new metal that probably doesn't exist anywhere on Earth. But everybody still be just trying to fight and flex like some idiots. There's my planetoid over here, right there. Let me back it out. Alright, see the little gravity waves? Let me back it out. And there's the sphere. You see the whole sphere? See, we just ain't making this up. This is all real. My camera's picking it up. My eyes are picking it up pretty sharp too. That is what's dragging all the other planets behind it. That's a big old sphere, people. Can't fake that steak, but you want it. You know what I mean? Nobody got time to fake it around here. And I get tired of repeating myself. So as you don't know, if you just tuned in, I used to be a Marine, and I was highly successful with being a Marine. So with that being said, I have a very disciplined mind, and I can work through a lot of pain, and I can sit and be patient and observe a whole lot. You know what I mean? I'm very patient. It looks like 2 planets compounded over, one contrasted over the other. And they got little asteroids floating around them right there. Yep, that's an asteroid. Looks like about 1, 2, 3 planets all clustered forward. So one right there, one below it in the back, another one behind that one, and then this one over the top. Well, unless it's just a whole bunch of cloud fiasco, which I highly doubt it. You can see the craters on that one, see? And one thing I like about this camera, it details Now my eyes, I can see the craters, but it looks like clouds. This camera is actually bringing out the details of the craters on the planetoid that you're looking at. Even at the bottom of it, it's got some mountains. Those are not clouds, and they're intersecting. And I'm starting to think that's a part of that one. It's outstanding to see this stuff. There's Mr. Magic Chemtrailer. Get him in real quick. Where are you, Mr. Magic? There he is. He's going across the bottom of another asteroidal body, taking telemetry. And I can see the asteroidal body. My camera's picking that up also. Anytime they fly across the bottom of something, that's how I get them. Because they just kind of put it out there like, hey, here we are. Look at us. We're taking telemetry of this phenomenal body, so we're gonna fly under it. What is this? Another thing of OCG. Almost looks like a pyramid. Almost. And it's kind of piercing and pushing up against the clouds. And it has a tail. It has a big old tail. Looks like an arrow. See that? Tail. Body. Arrow. Let me zoom in on it. You gotta get that. Just want to kind of zoom. Interesting. Very interesting. And you can see the chemtrails going across it that have already faded out. It's kind of rotating around. Back to my planetoid right here. It's kind of fading out. Nice and round and beautiful too. You see it? It's a whole asteroid. We're gonna point it out. Let me get the thing centered in. Back it out a little bit. Yeah, it's a whole asteroid right there. And it's got another planetoid up in the upper right. See that? Right here, planetoid. Beautiful too. Right here, asteroid. See the crater in it? We'll point the crater out. Obscured behind this one, another asteroid. Crazy. Crazy, man. Oh, what is this? Another asteroid. See, they're all just showing up. They're showing up weirdly, but they're showing up. Let's get this whole sky real quick. Yep, that's moving on, those planetoids. Real beautiful. Yeah, that face looks like a frog. Look at that. So, looks like a Kermit frog. See the two eyes? Looks like an alien face. Two eyes and a mouth. See it? There's a mouth, there's an eye, and there's another eye. And those asteroid, moon, planetoid, and the other planet right here. Looks like a whole face, like an alien. That's a cute little alien. Little baby alien. I'm gonna bring that out. I'm gonna contrast that one. That's really nice. Well, I can see it with my own eyes too. It's a beautiful little alien. Oh, let me swing over to this asteroid. There it is. That's the one that's pushing the tail off. That had the arrow behind it. It's actual. I'll come back to the alien in a second if you don't run away. That's the actual asteroidal body. Let's go back to my little alien face. And then what I'm doing is trying to see if it changes any kind of definition and shape. If it changes, see how it's holding. Now they're fading out because they're running away from my camera, so they're gonna slowly fade out. But you did see that. found another Mr. Magic chemtrailer. He is Xing out the sky. These guys stink. Where is he? Below that, right there. There he is. Putting an X on that, so that lets me know he's trying to block something out or following the path of something that's already been flown across. And like I said, my alien face is moving on, going for the day. My asteroid with the long tail behind it. Let's go ahead and swivel around some more. Back it out so y'all can really see. What is this? Catching these little indentures in the clouds. That lets me know that that's some kind of asteroidal body. Clouds just don't take that shape. Those are spheres and asteroids. Yep, asteroids, I can see it. Got another spear right here. There, center. Another asteroid. So, you know, if you think I'm just looking at clouds and you think you want to insult me because, you know, my page is hot because I'm Third Eye Cam, then go ahead. But you're going to learn a lesson. You're going to see asteroids. You're going to see planetoids. You're going to see spheres. And I'm going to point them out to you. And you're going to see little creepy alien faces like this. Let me get in there. Where are you? Look at that. Look at that little fish alien face. See, I'm catching so many faces. You can see the eye, mouth, head, cranial. Let me back it out so you can see it. Don't worry, I'm gonna get in close. Mouth, eye, head. Now let's get in close so you can see it. So for everybody's, you know, this guy, all he does is watch the clouds. You know, for one, if you don't like it, get off my page. Two, if you do stick around, you're gonna learn something. Now, doesn't that look like a fish face? Let's leave it right there. That's beautiful too. That's next to my little alien frog face, which is already faded out. Look, and I found another face. Then I'm gonna show you the planet. Another face right here. Like it's screaming like a banshee. See it? You see the mouth wide open, the mouth, the eyes, the head. Got a little mohawk. Sorry about that, my finger's in the way. Now, that right there looks like my planetoid also. Like this whole area, just looking at it. Like I said, these planets are so far away, but they're still showing up. And look, my little fish alien face is still holding position, center of the camera. Let me zoom in on it. It looks like one of those underwater fish that'll bite, like a piranha. It looks like a piranha, that's what I'm trying to say. So there's just other than looking at the clouds, the sky is yielding a lot of shapes, and I'm not doing that for fun. I'm just showing you the familiarity for a lot of you that don't have an imagination. I'm showing you what I'm seeing. At the same time, I'm looking for any kind of spheres that might be either big or small that I can catch. And the time on deck is 1911, 7:11 for my civilians. If you don't know military time, the reason why I do that is for my military and my civilians, to let you know on the 24-hour scale, we're in the PM hours. All right, let me do some pivoting. Sorry about that. There's my planetoid. Moving on. All that. We're only seeing a portion of it. If it is indeed round and three-dimensional, we're only seeing one side of it. And that's why it looks just like flat clouds painted across the canvas of our sky. Now right here, see where the sun is going down. Sorry about that. See where the sun is going down. See it? Now I'm gonna swivel back to, there's a damn Mr. Magic chemtrailer. Come back to it. Mr. Magic, where are you? There he is, center of my camera. And he's moving. Is Oscar Mikan. So you saw where the sun was, right? This cloud canopy top sometimes looks like it has its own little illumination, but it's just our sun bouncing off the top of that dome. I'm telling you, people, I've caught UFOs, wasn't looking for them, and I'm tired of harping on that. I'm ready to catch some more. That's the reason why I'm sticking out here. I really prefer to catch planetoids, because if you for sure are seeing planetoids and these are spheres that we're seeing, like this one, all of a sudden looks like a freaking face. That one too. Damn, two of them. So zoom in on it. Oh, come on. That looks like a man face. See it right there? Like his forehead and his brow. And that one looked like a kind of looked like a man in the moon. Now it's changed to like a little monkey face. I'll show you. It looks like a Boo from Aladdin. There is the eye, the hair, the little cheek, the nose, and the mouth. See it? Can't mess that up. So I'm showing you all these faces that keep popping out. No, not trying to make this a fun thing or just find new things to do. That's what I'm seeing. But I'm mostly looking for, on a serious tip, like this anomaly right here. Let me find it. There. That looks like the bottom of a planet streaming in, going across the sky. Kind of pushing on. And it has two tails coming off of it. What I'm really looking for is, I think I may have found one. Look at this, top of a planet. That. So if this were a planet, then we're seeing a side of a sphere of a planet that the sun is lighting into, and it's got a lot of clouds behind it. If you look at the way the clouds are dispersing off of it, let me go down a little bit lower. See how the clouds are dispersing off of it? That's another planet. And if you see Mr. Magic Chemtrail went that way, he went across it. He took telemetry. You can't fake this stuff, and like I said, I'd like to be wrong, but these planets are showing up too precise. We're gonna sit here and see if it changes shape. It's just really showing up as a sphere. I'm catching too many out here, too many more than I can count. No, I'm not about to make stuff up. And this thing's kind of egg-shaped, so I think it's like kind of turning like this. So like the shape of my hand is slowly turning. So the shape of it is turning. And that's why we only see the clouds of it. We can't see the body because the body is just obscured in darkness. Wherever that planet is, or what's living on it, it's nighttime already. Or it's twilight. They're barely seeing our sun. Our sun is all the way trillions of miles away, or whatever, millions of miles. And if there's anything living on that, it is catching the dark of the sun. And I'm literally sitting here watching it change shape. You are too with me. I'm hoping it's just clouds. It came out really spherical. Maybe it's got like a rocky egg shape to it. That's just my theory. But it's still holding this really well put together. It looks like it's just turning. Like I said, it's doing this number. Rolling across, turning, and that's me time lapsing. So the shape of it is going to change, and it's got a point on it. I'm not seeing anything unusual, but I'm still looking. I'm gonna spin this camera, give you a new look don't like to keep you too long on one thing, but that definitely was some kind of planetoid. Like this also, some kind of planetoid. The reason why I say look at the tail coming off of it, it's in darkness, and that's what's breaching and pushing across the sky. And look at it, this side lit up, the sphere of it, that's the outlay of it, and the actual sphere is all this in the dark. This is how I'm able to find these things, and they're like millions of miles out there, but close enough to where they're being lit up by our sun. I've never seen the clouds do this in my entire life. Over here, I'm gonna come back to that asteroid. It's an elongated rock. Before I zoom in, that's a rock, and it's pushing the tail off of it. So let's zoom in on it. Well put together, and that's what I look for, this uniformity. Clouds will break up as they go across the sky. These objects are holding uniformity, and they're breaching ice off of it, just like this little one right here is breaching. There's a tail, and it's breaching atmosphere off of it. And when I say atmosphere, meaning whatever rocks or snow, water, all these are breaching something off of them. This one too. You can see it just practically going across the sky. Practically pushing across the sky effortlessly. This stuff blows me away every time I look at it. And the time now is 1920. In today's date, if I didn't give it for the 35 millimeters, April 7th, 2020, and my birthday was 2 days ago. So I am 4 plus 6 equals 10. No, I'm 46. That's how I do the math in my head. I don't feel old, and if you see me, I don't really look old as I should look. I take care of myself. Try to eat as healthy as I can. I binge eat sometimes, but not too much. I haven't had McDonald's in a year. I quit McDonald's and all fast food. That food is all processed, and it used to tear my stomach up. So I cut it all loose. No more ever. And I eat healthy. I get my vegetables. I get my meats here and there. Chicken, turkey, fish. I've cut out the porks. I don't do pork. Not good for the body. No, the fruit meats I barely eat, even in like portions. All right, so that planet has moved on. Now you see how fast these things are moving within what, 6 minutes? This thing has moved from like being close to that far out. I should really just sit there and let this camera get it until it completely phases out. Until I find something more interesting. That's what I'm going to do. But I'm excited to see other planetoids other than, just our moon. Like I said, they're that far out. They are that far out that they can still be seen. They're giving some kind of contrast and shape. And yeah, it's a cool deal. Alright, so I'm gonna come around and, you see my face hopefully. Pivot you down a little bit. So yeah, that's interesting to catch that. There's a lot more interesting things going on in the sky. And I enjoy this absolutely. It might be a little bit boring to other people, but this is something that I love to do. So pretty much I just come stand out here and get a whole A lot of peace for one. Bug. Get a whole lot of peace and peace of mind, and look at the sky and see what's going on. Like, just swing you around to the sun. See the sun? It's kind of going behind the clouds right here. Got a Mr. Magic chemtrailer. The sun's already below the building, pretty much at horizon. The sun's at the horizon, and pretty much is going. And now asteroids pretty much moved on too. Pretty much I just come and look up at the sky and just enjoy it, you know, just kind of stand here, cross my arms, relax after a long day of work, and just, you can see the happiness on my face. Oh, it's called a landmass. Let me put y'all on it. I've seen this before. Where are we? There it is. It's an asteroidal landmass. See the craters? It's rolling across the sky. And it's attached to a lot more. Now you can see the little clouds passing over. Those are the OCGs, stratospheric clouds. This just kind of rolled in. So there again, my planet is way up there. That's in the dark. That's its mountain range popping out. It looks like a skull face. You see it? It looks like a skull face. Like it's screaming, like ah! Looks like I see two faces in it. Yep. Get it out far enough where it can catch the whole thing. It's a lot more of it. That's beautiful. Alright, so what I'm going to do is leave the camera on that and see if it kind of rolls out of contrast. Because it just popped up out of nowhere. So whatever this planet is that's way out there, as it rolls around clockwise, according to Sam Hoffman, they come in on their side. So their equator is running across our equator, like two gears. That, I guess that's what is attracting. So they come in sideways, and I'm guessing if that's the actual planet, then you're looking at part of its desert terrain that popped out in the clear. I'm trying to see if it's going to move. It is slightly moving. It's going east. I caught this earlier with my GoPro. Some landmass terrains came in, and they just started fading out. There's a Mr. Magic chemtrailer. I think behind me is the base of another planet also, or the same planet. So that might be possibly a landmass, but let me pivot y'all around this way. So all this cloud is right here. This might be the base of the planet. You see Mr. Magic chemtrailer flying through. There he is right there. So he's flying across the planet. This whole area is a planet, stretching out. And this might be the Nibiru planet. That's his cloud and terrain coming off of it. And back to my terrain area where this cloud just covered up. It's still rolling out. And it's just going to roll around out of our sight. And that's right across the Terminator line, if you notice. Our sky blues out right here. You back it up. Then it gets darker going this way. So if the sun is sitting totally on the opposite side, The sun is way over there, past the trees, right? Why is our horizon more lighter than the top? So it used to look totally different. This side would get totally dark. So I think this planets are bouncing the light around to our horizon, and it's covering the skies completely. And there's that terrain shows just going away. And I really think that it's causing all this right here. Cloud is from the other planet. Now the other little smaller planets are moving on, and it's kind of above the sun, off to the sun. Sun's left. I guess the full moon will be up later, but it makes sense for this to be expanding out into the dark. And there's Mr. Magic Chemtrailer right there, the one that I just showed you earlier. Put my camera down so I can zoom in on him, let you see him. He's Oscar Miking up north. That's going due northeast, northeast. However he flips his trajectory. And as far as all this, you can't really fake this. It's just ridiculous. I think we'll go ahead and wrap this up. My day has been complete. I've caught enough to keep me busy for a minute. I got so many videos I need to put out. I will show you right before I shut this down. That's what's left of our landmass that came through. As it's fading out, it's rolling away from us. It's pretty much just fading out. Got a phoenix looking deal. Go up on it real quick. Where are you? There. Oh, it kind of changed. Oh, there it is. Looks like a little phoenix in a sphere. Yeah, so it's a lot of anomalies going on beyond my comprehension, but since I have a pretty vivid imagination, I can just about figure out what it is. There's another Mr. Magic Chemtrailer right below the horizon. He's trying to sneak in. All of them are heading north. What above him looks like a planet moon type of a deal. See how it's spherical. The bottom portion of it, the sun is hitting it, and the top portion is in clouds. And it seems to have a tail behind it. Tail right there, going up. Man, that's a weird shaped sphere, and it's got clouds emanating from it. You can see the sphere of it. The sun is lighting it up. In that little lit portion, we'll point it out, and he's flying below it. Imagine that. He's got me stuttering. Imagine that chaos. Look at that. So we got Mr. Magic Chemtrailer at the bottom of the camera, and I want to get him in here, and the planetoid at the top. Look at that. Can't fake steak, people. They keep giving it up. They keep giving up their positions. That's a planetoid, like a moon. And we keep catching them. We keep catching him. And he's going on about his business. This is just truly astounding because I'm catching so much and I'm not even trying, but I'm making them out because they're really showing themselves. Just like all this over here. All this is breaching off of a planet. All these clouds. The bottom portion, that's our clouds. Doing an atmospheric handshake with these little funky clouds. They're emanating from like a center. Look at the sphere. Rolls around, pushes up, And that's the part that's lit up. And the rest of it is going into darkness over this way. Those are not our regular Earth clouds. So you can't tell me I'm crazy, because I don't think so. And like I said, we're catching a little moon. What is this? Okay, so looks weird, like terrain. My little moon areas, the moon is already phasing out. It's coming, going. I do see Mr. Magic Chemtrail is still rolling. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. There's nothing more that can be caught today. I would like to say this is part of a planetary system. Just the way it's leaning. But I think that's OCG. Let me take a good look. It might be Yuri. Our two is already passed. I think that's Yuri. And the Bureau is what's causing all this clouds behind me. Those are your three major planets. A two came first. I think that's Yuri. See the lines of it? And it has a spherical look to it. The way it's bending up. They've gotten that close to it. So if it is, expect the Earth to start having a quake to it. Oh, there's another Mr. Magic Chemtrail. Jesus Christ. You see this guy? Before I get to the other one, let me grab him. Where is he? Where are you, guy? Back this way. There he is. Center of the camera. Mr. Magic Chemtrail. That's the one we caught earlier. And look at this one. Right there. Passing under that same moon anomaly that we just saw earlier, which is already shrouded in the dark. These guys are seeing something because they've been flying like crazy. We can't see what they're seeing, but we know they're seeing something. We are seeing something. You know what? This guy's starting to get tired. This guy needs a beer. Oh, there's Venus. Let's get Venus before we call it. Where are you, Venus? Damn it, Venus. Show up, please. Oh, there it is, somewhere right there. Yep, Venus should be about in the middle of the camera. Planet Venus. Boom. Right above that cloud fluff. Alright, so Planet Venus is showing up, and I'm about to show out and go out. So we appreciate you. Please come back. I appreciate all my subscribers. Tell your friends, please. Even if they don't like it, the page, or like my content, give a thumbs up, give a thumbs down, just watch. Like, unlike, like, up, thumbs down, whatever, I don't care. And tell me in the messages what you think. I can take criticism, but as long as you're not getting indignant, and if you keep it on the subject that I'm videoing, that'd be cool. Subscribe and share with your friends. Alright, Third Eye Cam, we're out. Poof. Let me give you a Mr. Magic Chemtrail before I poof out. Because I started with this guy, so I'm going to finish up with this guy. Give it up for Mr. Magic Chemtrail.